What's up, everybody? It's your boy Corey, aka GQ Saint. Back for another reaction video. It's gonna be a Watch Mojo video, top 10, their top 10 anime male versus female characters. So I don't want to talk too long. Let's go on down onto the video. So I'm curious, just interested to see who they got on this list. So yeah, there's a lot out there. I'm just gonna say that. Let's go and dive on in. Once again, special request, y'all may comment below. Let's go and get it.
It's the battle of the sexes.
Attack on
Welcome
Titan.
to Watch Mojo, and today we are counting down our picks for the top 10 male versus female fights in anime. For this list, we'll be looking at the most explosive
Full
fights
Metal
that took
Alchemist,
place between
Lust
two members of
versus Roy
opposing
Mustang.
gender. I'm Todd Habercorn, and did you know that at
Brotherhood, yeah,
conception
Brotherhood was
we
a
are
lot better.
phenotypically female
That's to stay
for
true to
about
the
6 to
manga.
7 weeks of gestation, and then our
I
biological
recently
houses
started
are
watching this
assigned.
Fire Force. I
Hashtag
like
I'm
it.
Hufflepuff.
Let's get ready to mojo!
Number 10, Belle versus Aisha. Is it wrong
Yeah, I
to
saw
try to
this
pick
fight,
up girls
yeah.
in a dungeon? We knew this
They were
lady of the
trying to
night was
seduce
looking
Belle.
for a fun time, but this probably wasn't what she had in mind.
バカだね。レベルブーストが切れるのを待つなんて。だが嫌いじゃないよ。
After kidnapping Haruhime with plans to sacrifice her, it falls to everyone's favorite adequate dungeon crawler to get her back, clashing swords with the equally dangerous and promiscuous
I
Aisha.
think they were the same level.
While she's rocking a much bigger blade, if there's one thing Belle is a pro at, it's saving anxious nice girls from exotic beauties, which he accomplishes here by
Yep.
breaking her weapon before following up with a fire bolt to the sternum. Number 9, Maki versus Flail, Fire Force. She may be scared of ghosts, but she
I
sure
haven't
as hell
seen
ain't scared of no
this one. I
man.
just started watching Fire Force.
うちの可愛い後輩をずいぶん痛めつけてくれたようですね。蓋式冬ユニット撤去。
Despite being vastly outnumbered by the White Clad and their butch commander, Company 8's resident firecracker proceeded to show them all that when it comes to fisticuffs, she's nigh unbeatable. Especially when she's got two homing mecha fists backing her up.
そのまま焼き潰れてしまう。
Ooh,
Maki doesn't just beat these guys, she downright destroys them, smashing in faces and crushing bodies with absolute
Their outfits
ferocity.
keep reminding me of the
I
Knights
hope
of
you can pay
Templar
your
from
health insurance
Assassin's Creed.
deductible. And
I
this
wonder they get
is why
this
you just
idea
don't
for them in the
join
video. I'm
cult.
just curious. Assassin's Creed still a huge fan to say, waiting for the next game. They're going to get it.
Number 8, Roy Mustang
saw this
versus Lust.
She
Full
took
Metal
a
Alchemist
lot
Brotherhood.
of hits, y'all. She took a lot of hits to finally destroy that stone in her, philosopher's stone in her chest. You had a carver in his
This
blood.
most voluptuous
Carver
of
hand in his
homunculi
blood.
might have thought she
His
was
own
the
blood
hottest
right
one in
here.
the room.
Because the clothes were wet.
But it turns out she's got nothing on a topless Colonel Roy Mustang, armed with a lighter and a serious case of vengeance, wherein he uses his flame alchemy to roast Lust to the point where not even her regeneration is capable of preventing her demise. It's a hell of a way to go out, but given how she broke both Havoc's heart and his spine during her ambush, we'd say it was a
Yeah.
rather fitting end.
That was sad. He ended up being paralyzed. His friend having that Roy.
Number 7, Casca versus Adon. Berserk.
What's wrong? No more ground to retreat to?
Given how
I
in their
never
first
watched Berserk. I've
confrontation
been
this
meaning to.
overprivileged
I know
general
all about,
only
you know,
managed to win because
goods.
Casca was consumed by a hellish fever,
But
it was
I don't
more
know
than a little
too much about
satisfying
the
to see
Berserk-
her
the
knock him
Berserk anime.
senseless during their rematch. As the Band of the Hawk successfully seizes Doldry, Casca gets a perfect opportunity to demonstrate her true skills as a warrior against Adon. With her wit and agility back to 100%, Guts' future love interest was easily able to crush the last of this.
Yeah, I
douche's
knew
paper
she from
pride.
there. That's
As well as
his
his
love
snow.
interest.
You were a fairly interesting man. In addition to being a vile, revolting bastard.
Number 6, Vegeta versus Android 18.
Yeah.
Oh, so close to Android 19. Dragon Ball Z. Turns out that Super Saiyans aren't all they're cracked up to be.
Your aim was
Yeah,
off by
he
10
was-
degrees.
High off his
He
first
was very, very
transformation, the
arrogant.
Prince
I
of
wasn't
Saiyans
surprised when I
decided
first
to
saw
test
this
his
fight.
mettle against the newly released Android 18, figuring it would be another walk in the park. And we all know how well that turned out. Turns out the blonde bombshell was a tad more powerful than Vegeta expected, evident from when she casually shattered his arm with a single kick, before putting him through the ringer like he was Nappa.
Yeah, she broke it. I like, ooh.
It's not the first time
Yeah,
the
he
Prince
was
took a
very,
pounding,
he was
but
very,
it's by
very
far one of his
arrogant in this
swiftest
fight.
and
So
most humiliating
this was
defeats.
kind of karma for Vegeta. I like Vegeta, I love Vegeta, but yeah, I knew he was gonna lose this fight. I
Uraraka
knew.
versus Bakugo.
Oh
My
yeah, I
Hero
remember this one.
Academia. When we saw that our favorite cupcake was about to go up against King Explosion Murder at the sports festival, awesome band name, we were a tad concerned she was going to come out of it as nothing more than a pile of dust.
Yeah, I was scared of her. Yeah, I cannot stand this guy.
As it happened, Uravity surprised fans and spectators alike by holding her own. Not only did she take on each of Bakugo's explosions like a champ, but she nearly pulled off a winning move in the form of making it rain meteors. She may have stumbled at the final hurdle, but she won all of our hearts doing so.
When I first saw, like, dang.
Number 4, Hitsugaya versus Haribel. Bleach. It's a brawl between a dragon and a shark. Ooh, sign me up. With the only question being who between them has the bigger bite. My bet is on the dragon. Despite his assortment of icy abilities, the young captain of the 10th Division still gets put through his paces when facing off against both the immeasurable
Yeah,
beauty
she put up a
and
good
deadliness of
yeah,
Espada number 3.
run for his money.
Zero.
With
She
her
was a
release
challenge for
form
him.
granting her the power to submerge whole cities, it's a miracle the boy wonder was able to pull through, only putting her out for the count temporarily with a
Yeah.
gigantic ice flower obelisk.
Your life will have disappeared.
Number 3, Eren versus Annie, Attack on Titan. It's a literal clash
think
of the
this was
Titans,
round 2.
one that saw the two former trainees nearly tear each other apart inside the walls, while also trampling everything in sight. With her secret exposed, the traitorous Annie decides to go on a little bit of a rampage, only to be stopped in her tracks when Eren arrives on the scene. All Titan-fied and in a foul mood, given his comrade's sudden betrayal.
And that fight style is a stance of Muay Thai.
From that point on, it's a brutal slugfest, concluding with the young scout letting his anger consume him to the extent that he was moments away from ripping Annie out of her Titan
Yeah,
shell
he
and
almost
eating
ate her.
whole.
Like, whoa.
Your hate has made you powerful.
You're not Dark Sickness, bro. Stop it.
Number 2, Kirito versus Finashio, Sword Art Online Alicization. In a bid to rescue Alice from the administrator, Kirito and Yu-Gi-Oh launched a two-pronged assault against the
I love
Axiom
sword
Church,
fights.
concluding with a slick and savage battle against this devout integrity knight. While her virtual magic may have pumped Kirito full of holes,
I
she
think
should
I
have
saw
learned
this
by this
before.
point that nothing comes between the OP Lord and the series' interchangeable main squeeze, resulting in Finaccio getting her pretty face and not so pretty zealotry sent crashing into the ceiling.
Just a quick shout out to today's sponsor, Arknights. The latest free update adds a new side story, Grani and the Knight's Treasure. This is a great event for all beginner players to obtain tons of in-game resources
Yeah,
and
I'm
develop
just gonna leave it alone.
themselves
I was
to
gonna
the
skip
next
a little
level.
bit.
So check out
But it's
Arknights
short.
today.
Number 1. Saber Altar versus Berserker. Fate Stay Night, Heaven's Field 2, Lost Butterfly.
I need to look this up.
Turns out that
This
having the
sounds
strength
familiar
of
to me.
Hercules doesn't have a patch on a young lady who has sealed away her heart and gone to the dark side. Now siding with the twisted geezer Zoken, this new insidious version of Saber comes with a major power upgrade, to the point where she was able to beat the 12 labors out of Berserker with relative ease, which is pretty much unheard of.
She misses the work.
Even with the bulky brawler's multiple regenerations, Gothic Saber over here just keeps killing them all over again, which, when combined with UFO Table's God tier animation, looks damn spectacular.
This fight looks lit.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Watch Mo.
Cool video, nice one. Watch Mojo, shout out. Oh yeah, that was some good fights. Most of those fights I already seen before. Heard of that last one. Yeah, I know of it, but I yet to watch the single video. I need to look it up. Might do a reaction, like a confirmation if they have one. Anyway, once again, pretty cool video. Make sure you give it a like, comment, and subscribe. Have a nice day. Peace.